In Manitoba, the sentencing hearing for a Winnipeg serial killer is expected to hear from the families and supporters of 4 slain Indigenous women today. Jeremy Skibicki was convicted last month of first-degree murder in the 2022 killings. A first-degree murder conviction carries an automatic life sentence with no chance of parole for 25 years. Skibicki's lawyer had unsuccessfully argued at trial that his client should be found not criminally responsible due to mental illness. An advocacy group is also expected to present a statement on behalf of the Manitoba Indigenous community. With me now to discuss is criminal defense lawyer Kim Schofield. Kim, good morning to you. Good to see you. So the victims' families, among others, will have a chance today to provide impact statements either in person or by video. Why is this an important part of the process?
So sentencing hearings, like most court hearings, have multi-purposes. Number one is the actual sentencing of the accused, the convicted person now, not just an accused. But the sentencing hearing in this case is not going to affect his sentence because he has a mandatory life sentence, and the sentences, the multiple life sentences will all be served concurrently. But there's another aspect of sentencing, and that is in order for the stories and the impact on the victims and the community be heard. It is mandated, in fact, by the Criminal Code, a relatively recent amendment, that victim impact statements are mandatory, not mandatory to be prepared, but mandatory to be requested. And then a victim, either a direct victim or a victim affected in the community, has the option to present their story either in writing or viva voce evidence, so they can speak. And the sentencing hearings can take various forms. And this one, I think, is important, and it will be a little bit outside the box. It's not just the family of the victims, but also community. And it has really a healing function, as much as that is possible in a situation so tragic as this.
Is this expected to last more than a day?
Well, it can, and there are multiple victim impact statements, and sometimes, especially when something is so charged as this, people need time. So it's not just a flat, let's read out a particular statement. These are people that not only are affected by this crime, but community that has been affected by other similar crimes in the past. And that's why this is so important. And even if this takes more than a day, the judge will not rush it. They will be respectful of the families, the victims, the community, and it will take as long as it takes. And it's important that it not be rushed.
You mentioned the sentence, the 25 years and the multiple sentences that he faces, but yet, Kim, he could someday walk free, could he not?
Theoretically, but he's parole eligible after 25 years. So that means he can have a parole hearing, and a victim impact statements will be available to the parole hearing, either the ones at the time, so the ones to be given today, or usually there's updates. So the likelihood of someone like this with these multiple offenses being granted parole is slim, very slim.
Kim, thank you so much for giving your analysis and helping us understand what's going to be happening today in Winnipeg. Kim Schofield is a criminal defense lawyer.